All right, now one of the things people always say is, if you paint the walls a deep, rich color, it'll make it all close in. And you know what? That's just not true. This is called clay cotta. We love this color. And what this color does is it really is completely changing the dimensions of the very room itself. These Puvet shelves, which I'm going to show you how to make, are really wonderful. They have a sculptural effect. They handle lots of storage, and yet they really work. Let's take a look at the next picture. Now, one of the things when it comes to building in small spaces, wall to wall is the bottom line here. If you had a bookcase just sitting here, and let's say another bookcase just sitting here, what would happen was that space would look like you've crammed two small bookcases into an even smaller area. But by building it wall to wall, it makes it look as though you planned that space deliberately, and it actually makes the space look bigger. I always tell you, if you can't build out, build up. And if you can't build up, build wide. In this particular case, we've split the room in half and gained a tremendous amount of storage. So what that really means here is that you don't have to bring in more furniture. The furniture is built in. When you build in furniture, storage basically, which is what this is, then basically the rest of the room is now devoted to whatever else you need. All right? It's kind of a little optical illusion. Love that. Now, when we come back, our Mars versus Venus office is a match made in heaven. There is no way this couple's going to break up after working together in this space. I mean, if they did, it's probably because they have problems in, another room. Hey, like, the kitchen or the den. What were you thinking? She's always something. Hurry back. Love that color. Welcome back, everybody. Today we're talking about overcoming those little challenges that life tosses our way and overcoming them by creating fabulous and functional spaces. Now, let's take a quick review of what we've done so far, shall we? All right. We started out with a room that looked like this. I know. Okay, yeah. Somebody could take that away. Let's go on to the next picture. Then we introduced color. Bam! Pump that up a notch, didn't it? Beautiful clay cotta, Puvet shelves, look fabulous. Okay, let's take a look at the next picture. All right, then we did a built-in to divide both spaces. This is one half of the space, and this defines that space very specifically, and it's great. Once you define a space, then you know exactly what you got left over, which is a really good idea. Do your built-ins first, shop for furniture second. Get it? Okay. Each person has light on both sides. Our plexiglass divider is right here in the middle that you'll see when it's all said and done. Okay? So, that's where we left off. Ready to unveil? Welcome back, everybody. Today we're talking about facing life's little challenges and easing things with decorating. Life gets bad, decorate it, right? Now, before the break, we showed you our Mars versus Venus office room makeover. Now, as you may recall, we built these wonderful storage shelves. Take a look at one of them there. Pretty cool, huh? Let's take another look at another arrangement. Pretty cool, okay? Those were made in 1950s by a designer named John Puvet. Yeah, he was really, really famous, and that's what our inspiration was. I'm sorry, John, we knocked you off. I'm going to show you how to make those. Now, this is really versatile. This can be everything from a great storage idea to a CD rack to whatever. And it's really, as always, it's about a little bit of plywood and a little bit of boxing. Just boxing. Yeah, put them up. Okay, here we go. Check this out. Okay? There you go. See that? Isn't that something? Yeah. Okay, we'll be right back. No, there's more. Okay. We made that times thousands. Lots of them. It's two pieces, put them together any way you want to. And there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. There's lots of them, okay? That's the big deal here. You make those, and you make them, and you make them, and you make them until you can't make them anymore. That's a challenge. Okay, now, what happens is this becomes the back wall, and these become the side walls. So this is what goes against the wall. So once you understand that concept, then you can start laying them out into any configuration that you want to. I mean, it's really limitless. You can put them together, you can separate them apart. Okay, but what gives the shelf part, the part where you can actually put things on top of, are these long planks, okay? Now you get the idea, okay? Here's a shelf area, here's a shelf area. You can put and bridge a couple of shelf areas together any way you want to. Now the idea with the privé look is that there was always an overhang area like you see here, okay? Everything sort of felt very cantilevered. I could put another one down here, leaving this entire space open. I could take and put one here if I want, excuse me, oops, here, like so. Cantilever over this way and add yet another one. So it's basically building these extraordinary mazes. Now, let's play with this even more. I could take, let's say, one like maybe here and here, so I've got some balance there. I could even put two of these together if I wanted to, sandwich it apart like so. Here again, the whole thing that makes these look really cool is this little ledge overhang on this side. Now, you could actually push these ledges way out if you wanted to and actually have a kind of thing where it's 1, 2, 3, where you have a stair step, which gives sort of an Art Deco look, which is very cool as well. And you build any way you want it, which is so fabulous. I mean, you could sit there, you could give like 12 of these to a kid, okay, and he could play all day long with these because it's just too much fun. Here I'm going to put one here, leaving a cantilever here, and a small little space here for, I don't know, a letter, a Post-it note, whatever. All right? Now, as we continue to play, let me show you kind of the configuration that we used in our office space. Here you see a more adult version. Okay, I thought I'm tired of playing. Okay. See this? Isn't this cool? Here you see one unit has been attached to the other unit. And here, again, once you have this unit, remember, this is the back, then it's a matter of securing it on both sides here, but then securing it here and here. And you build these basically in units off of basically the platforms. You see it here. You see another unit here. Okay? It's really a series of these. I know, it's really cool, isn't it? So here again, I can start with this. I can add, let's say, this to here, but then have more fun. I can add more in here. I can build it down. I know the tendency is to do it. I keep doing that, but the tendency is to stay down here. And I can build it kind of any way I want to, okay? So the idea is, with just this little thing and this flat thing, you got this great big ticker toy that can be anything you want it to be, and it doesn't have to be this size. These can be this big if you want to. Doesn't matter. Add a little beautiful wall color, paint them some decorative colors. You see them here, and you see another entirely different arrangement there. Isn't that cool? Love that. Okay.